Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Lunch with Lisa. I'm Lisa Warner. I'm the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing, which I wrote after I healed myself totally naturally from cancer without the medical model. I learned an awful lot on my journey. And today I wanted to talk about what does a body do when the mind and the soul are not in sync. When the mind and the soul are not on the same page. We all know about being body, mind, and soul. And in an ideal world, the body, mind, and soul operate together as one. But in today's world, which is far, far from ideal, it is not an ideal environment in pretty much any way, shape, or form. The body, the mind, and the soul have become separated. Just like all of humanity on the planet has become separated into different religions, different countries, different ideologies, different political parties. There's separation all around the world. And that separation is the reflection of the separation between body, mind, and soul. So let's look at what actually happens to our bodies. What do our bodies do when the mind and the soul are not in alignment? So to explore this, let's look at what our bodies do when everything is working together as one. In an ideal environment, the body, mind, and the soul work together as one, and health is just what is. It is natural, it is normal. It is the blueprint. It's the design. But when the mind and the soul are not in agreement, there's dis-ease within. So when the mind and the soul are at odds, the body does something. So let's look at this. In an ideal environment, we would all be living in peace and harmony. We would be living in peace and harmony with Mother Earth, with each other, and with our dear sweet bodies. But because we do not live in an ideal environment currently, that's not how it works. In this current environment, we live in a battlefield. Humanity is battling. We're fighting for survival. We're struggling to survive. We're being constantly thrown into states of war, whether we are warring with other countries, whether we are warring in between political parties, whether we are battling with diseases. It is a constant environment of war. So when our minds feel like they're being attacked, when it feels like we are being attacked by life, when it feels like we're not safe, where it's not okay to be us, where it's not okay to express our opinions, where we have to do what everybody else tells us to do, even when it doesn't feel like it's the right thing. We feel attacked on many, many, many different levels. So when something is being attacked, let's go like back to the medieval times, the villagers, when there's an attack, the villagers go inside the castle and they shore up the defenses, they pull up the drawbridge, and they close off entry into the castle so they can defend themselves against the invaders. Well, our bodies are our castle. And when there's a perceived threat, our bodies start to shore up their defenses. When there's a death fright, we feel like our life might be endangered. The lungs start shoring up their defenses. They start making extra cells so that the breath of life has a better chance of continuing. When we feel like there's something that we can't digest, like there's just something that it's too much, like our stomachs may produce extra cells to help digest the thing that is going to be hard to digest. So the stomach would start shoring up its defenses against that type of attack. When the attack feels like it's against our very self, telling that we're told we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, we're not fast enough, we're not strong enough, and it's just a whole full body, our bones and joints start shoring up their defenses. So our bodies are constantly shoring up their defenses. In an ideal situation, our minds would not be perceiving attacks. We would not be having attacks if we lived in a society that was at peace, that a society as working as a whole, where everyone just works together with Mother Earth. We wouldn't be suffering these types of attacks because we wouldn't be attacking each other. But because we live in this society where attacks are constant and our senses are constantly being assaulted and insulted through TV, radio, messages, through 5G frequencies, through all kinds of things that attack and insult our energy fields and our very bodies. We're under attack a lot. So our bodies are constantly shifting and changing. But when we start to manage our energy and we start to, we realize that, oh, the attack is over. We don't need to feel attacked, or we don't need to feel off balance, or we don't need to feel bad about ourselves. And our bodies actually go into healing when we perceive that whatever the threat was is now over. The body goes into healing. So during the time that we felt threatened, the body was shoring up the defenses. But we don't need to live in defense mode 24/7. So when the attack, when the threat is over, the body then reverses that shoring up of the defenses. It no longer feels threatened. It no longer feels that it needs to shore itself up in that way. So then the body starts to reverse whatever it had done. And that, my friends, is when the discomfort happens. That's when there's pain, swelling, vomiting, diarrhea, indigestion, farting, sneezing, coughing, wheezing, fevers. All of those things happen as the body deconstructs the defenses and starts returning itself to normal, to stasis. And what do we call those symptoms? We call those symptoms diseases. And then we go right back into battle mode. But what happens when we start to realize that these are not diseases, that these are actually the way the body restores and rebalances itself? What happens is that the mind relaxes. The mind stops living in battle mode with the body. The mind starts to trust the body. Once the mind understands what the body is actually doing, the war inside stops. And trust begins. And living in trust with our bodies is a completely different ballgame than living in suspicion of the body, living in constant battle mode, wondering what's wrong with our bodies. There is nothing wrong with our bodies. Our bodies are simply being subjected to battle mode. Battle after battle, wound after wound, insult after injury. Every time we feel assaulted, insulted, confronted, angry, like we have to protect ourselves, our bodies respond. Our bodies want to live. Our bodies want to live in health and vibrancy and well-being for a really, really long time. They are constantly creating brand new cells all the time. They're actually designed to live for far, far longer than we are currently living. And when we stop living in battle mode, this can happen. We can start living in peace and harmony. We can start bringing body, mind, and soul back together as one. We can stop living separated inside. We can stop living in distrust of our own body temple. These bodies are sacred. These bodies are intelligent. These bodies are designed to heal themselves automatically. But unfortunately, our minds have been convinced otherwise. Our minds have been convinced that there's something wrong with the body when it doesn't feel well, when it feels pain or discomfort. And you know what? It's up to us to retrain our minds. It is up to us to clear out all of the mislearning that has happened. It is up to us to clear ourselves out of battle mode and restore trust between the mind, the body, and the soul. We have to retrain our own minds. Nobody's going to do that for us. The external world is training our minds for battle mode. They're training our minds for disease. Just look at every other commercial on TV. Training our minds for disease. It's up to us to break the training. It's up to us to break the spell of disease. It's up to us to start loving our bodies and recognizing their brilliance. It's up to us to retrain ourselves. It's up to us to recognize that disease is the illusion, that pain and discomfort do not equal disease, that pain and discomfort actually equal healing. Are you ready to retrain your mind so that you can actually heal once and for all? Because once you retrain that mind, you know what happens? You learn how to live in balance. You learn how to live in peace and harmony within. In your body then no longer has to live by shoring up its defenses. It can be relaxed. It can be happy and joyful. When we stop living in battle mode and we start living and loving ourselves, when we see how this society is training us as soldiers in the war of life, we can choose to not engage in the war. We can choose to live in peace. The time for war is over on this planet. It is time to restore peace. There are many people on this planet right now who are actively creating peace and well-being. Are you one of them? Or are you simply living by default, battling inside? Are you ready to end the battle? If you're ready to learn how to end the battle and bring body, mind, and soul back together as one in simple, easy, quick fashion, please reach out. This is my specialty. I show you how to heal your body by healing the mind, by healing all of the thoughts that are keeping you in states of disease. Once you bring body, mind, and soul back together, the battle ends and the living begins. Are you ready for some seriously fun living? If so, please reach out. You can find me at connectingyoutoyou.com, spelled out in full, connectingyoutoyou.com. I'm Lisa Warner. I'm the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing, which you can find on Amazon. And you can find me on YouTube at The Simplicity of Self-Healing. If you would like to work with me, if you would like the fast track to healing, please reach out. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you again next week on Lunch with Lisa. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Until next week, create for yourselves a great week. Bye for now.